What's up, guys? Today we are doing a kit on a Mazda Miata. We don't have a kit made for it yet here at the shop, and my buddy just picked one up, so he brought it by right now. We're gonna go check it out and get some bolts all lined up for it so we can figure out what size we need to use on it so that we can make a kit to sell on the website. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, so this is his Miata that we're doing the kit on today. It is a 1995 NA Miata. We're gonna confirm if the NA and the NB use the same size bolts, but for now we just have the NA that we're working with. Yeah, he just picked it up. It's super clean, all black, all original. Yeah, let's check out the engine bay real quick. It's only a little hot out today. All right, so here's the engine bay. We already have a kit for the valve cover bolts right here, but we're especially gonna work on like all these fenders, all these on the fuse box right here. Probably some on the struts, all that kind of stuff. So let's go grab our bolts real quick. So he wants to do aluminum, so we're getting our cut washers out. And then we'll just start with some generic sizes because most of these cars use almost the same size bolts. So we'll get our generic sizes, our washers. We'll head out to start working on it. And then we had our tools somewhere. We gotta find those real quick. Alright guys, so we just got our tools and everything set up. Probably gonna start doing like the fenders and the airbox, that kind of stuff first. And basically we're just gonna be writing down all the sizes so that we can get this kit set up. Let's get to it. Alright, so we'll start out. Most fenders are a 10mm bolt, so use a 10mm socket to get them off. Alright guys, so we just got our first bolt out. We almost got our first bolt out. You know how it goes. Alright, so we got our first bolt out. So basically what we're gonna go do, forward to our sizes, check and see if it's the same. It's actually a little bit shorter than this one, but our washer adds a couple millimeters. So once we get our washer on there to replace the stock bolt, the threads end up being about the same length. So now we know that all our fenders are going to use this length bolt, so we'll just write it down, put them back in, get going. You ever see, I just saw this nut right here. I'm like, you know, I really want to get a nut replaced right there. So we'll probably do that real quick because I got excited about that. How's it going?
Good. What about you?
Doing good. So we're working on this Miata kit right now. We got most of it done almost. Working on like the fenders, a lot of stuff for the airbox right here on this side, some of the struts right here. Right now I was working on these for in the front. There's like some for the radiator kind of bumper support area. We're replacing this one next right here. We have a couple in here for our coolant overflow, our wiper fluid, our fuse box. We did a couple here on the fuel rail, these bigger ones right here. We're swapping those out. Yeah, so it's all coming along. All right, guys, so we just got the whole kit finished up pretty much. We're gonna put on the valve cover last just because we already knew the sizes for that. We're gonna swap them out right now, and then we'll get some pictures and video of the whole kit and go from there. Finished up our Miata kit for the NA. We're gonna still confirm the size for the NB. I'm pretty sure it's mostly the same sizes, but hopefully we'll have this NA kit out by early next week sometime, and then we can get it going. So let's check out what we did real quick. So start off, we already have this valve cover kit listed on our website. It includes the 13, I believe it's 13 bolts for the valve cover. And then we already have the strut nut kit on our website right here. If you guys want to get a head start on this kit. We replaced the bolts for the fenders, the fuse box, the wiper fluid, the coolant overflow, just a couple little brackets here on the firewall over there, if you look right here, and then some bolts on our airbox that hold the airbox to the chassis, and then just a couple other grounds and stuff over here. Yeah, guys, I think that about covers it. There's a couple more that I may have missed right now, but yeah, so hopefully we can get this kit up soon. Ooh, we'll get this sock on here. Look at that. Money. You guys probably might have noticed that I'm not in every vlog. And I was saying the reason I'm not in every vlog is basically I'm going to UCSD right now, but I'm going online because of COVID and everything. So like 2 or 3 days a week, actually 5 days a week I'm in school. But I have class like certain times, so I'm able to be here usually like half the week. But yeah, it's kind of a bummer I missed out on what like the Baker skate thing.
Yeah.
What else was it? I didn't go skating the other day either because I was in class. Fillmore. It's like dang. So Frank's got to start scheduling stuff like when I'm here instead of when I'm not here. But yeah, dude. Basically, I'm going to UCSD. I'm doing mechanical engineering as my major. So I'm a junior right now. I just transferred from the community college right here in Ventura, and that's where I've been for the last like 2 years. So I was able to be working here at Downstar for the last 2 or 3 years. And it's almost been 3 years in I think in March or something. And originally I was working at In-N-Out over in Ventura. I had that job in high school. And then I came in one day, I was like trying to buy some bolts, and then Frank's like, oh, you know, we need some help around here. And then like a week or two later, there's things worked out. He's like, yo, you want to come work? And I'm like, I'm down. So for a while there, I was going to like high school, In-N-Out at night, and then I'd go here during the day, like after school. And then eventually I left In-N-Out just because we had like some differences in views and everything, whatever. But yeah, then I've been working here for the last 2.5 years, and it's sick, dude. We just pack orders all day. That's what I'm doing right now, is getting these orders done, sending stuff out to you guys. It's sick to go to like shows and stuff and see all these bolts in everyone's cars. Yeah, and then I actually put all these bolts. I had my car. I had an FRS that I actually got from Frank. Kind of crazy, but yeah, originally I started with an old EK hatchback Civic, and then that's what got me into Downstar. Was I went to the first meet he had here right when he got the shop, and that was the first car show I'd ever been to, or car meet I'd ever been to, and then it kind of just grew from there. And then eventually, once I graduated high school, I was able to save up enough and buy the FRS, which is like dream car. So they're so fun to drive, such cool cars. Yeah, so I modded that all out. I had like everything done. I finished it in July, like mid-July, I finished it. And then 2 days later, somebody ran a red light, wrecked the whole thing. So I've been dealing with that for it's what, October right now? I've been dealing with that for the last couple of months. I'm trying to find another one right now. So like when basically when somebody ran the red light, I like T-boned them because they were in the intersection. I couldn't stop in time. And then, so basically the whole front end got smushed, but like look at the suspension, wheels, all that was okay. So I took all the stuff off, parted it all out, and like made some money back. And then the insurance like bought the car off me because it was all like, it was totaled. And then I ended up buying a Lexus IS350, a 2014, because I really liked how they looked. But then I drove it for like 2 weeks, and I'm like, you know what, dude? I want an FRS. I don't want this car. So if anyone's looking for a 2014 Lexus IS350, hit me up, send me a DM, Alex from In-N-Out on Instagram or Facebook, whatever. Because I'm trying to make a deal, bro. I'm trying to get an FRS right now. So yeah, and then even if you have an FRS or a BRZ or an 86, I'm on the hunt for one right now because I'm trying to recreate what I had, basically. But I'm excited because it's like, it's gonna be something new, which is cool. But right now it kind of sucks. I'm in that weird transition period where like you don't have a car, but you want a car. And then I have these weekly car meets, so I go every week, and then I'm like, oh, I see everyone's FRS, like, I want one of those. But it'll come, dude. So right now I'm just, like I said, going to school during the day, then I do homework, then I come here, go to sleep, do it all again the next day. Then every once in a while, go to the car meet, and then check Craigslist like 5 times a day for cars. And then, which I'm sure most of you guys can relate to, because I know RC was saying he does that all the time. But yeah, dude. That's what's going on right now in the life of Alex from In-N-Out, in case anyone was wondering.